Hello and welcome. This is Peter Palmiotti of Human Art Studios. And today, the lessons I have yet to learn. Hello and welcome. This is Peter Palmiotti of Human Art Studios. My bad. And there we go. Go away. I didn't want you. So yeah, today, okay, first of all, let's see. Yeah, I had a subscription to StreamYard, which ran out this morning. I had planned to do a stream yesterday, but got engulfed in the whole DC fandom excitement. I didn't watch everything. I watched a bunch of highlights and trailers and whatnot. I tried streaming on the fandom site, but it was lagging a lot, so it was just easier to watch the trailers on YouTube. But that's all to say that going forward, for the time being, I'm just going to do like 30-minute streams as opposed to an hour or 2 hours. So it would just highlights. Yeah, because it's not cheap per month, and I don't have the finances at this point in time, but that's cool. I'll give you daily updates as I can. I do want to do better in a lot of things, and that's part of the lessons I have yet to learn. If my career was the human body, then it would be having some serious blood clots right now. There's a lot of... I would love to spend the rest of today working on artwork. But I have a script I have to do. I have to go into my Dropbox and check up on status of a couple of things. I have to work on just a lot of business stuff. It's funny, or maybe not, but I got offered a gig just this past week, and it's something probably won't jump on until next year, according to the artist creator who offered it to me. It's somebody I know who is doing his own creation, and it's phenomenal work. He's a phenomenal artist, and I'd be more than happy to work on it. So the thing is like, if that happened today, I wouldn't be able to. But because it's, months down the line, maybe even 6 months at this point, I told them definitely want to be involved. And it's one of those projects where the money won't be right away. It will be part of a Kickstarter. And I don't mind doing that for special cases. Um, it's like if it was the average artist, average book, it wouldn't be worth it to me. But because it's magnificent creation, I'm thinking that it'd definitely be worth it for me to really shine and let's see, put my best work into it and make sure the crowdfunding really kicks ass, and I'll make some serious dough out of it. Not what I want to do in most cases, but will definitely be worth it for this yet unknown project. But yeah, I've been sort of on the fence as to what to do with my day job situation because it's not been very dependable. And I have to seriously look at what I'm doing going forward. You know, what I'll do is take a sort of backseat to contacting the person who wants me to do some work for them, my day job. What is that? Okay. And just focus on doing fan art. Something I've dabbled, but I think I'm going to push forward and really knock out a bunch of pieces and see if I can get some more serious money coming in. So yeah, I got a script and shortly after that, a short story. And that's what I mentioned the other day with AAA creators. I'll be doing a pulp story with a retired detective and his wife who recently passed away. So while I have a lot of ideas, I haven't scripted it yet. So I'm going to sit down and work on that. I'm going to, it being Sunday, it's probably critical that I spend some time cleaning my studio, getting organized for the week ahead. I'm going to scan a bunch of stuff and go over my artwork, see what I could put up for sale. Little things and big things to move me forward. Like I said, if my career was a body, a person, it would be suffering from a big blood clot because there's too many little things I got going on, and it's all distracted me from making better progress going forward. So, time to nail down a lot of things. Because, I mean, if I did get an offer today, and I might decide, to open myself up to new work, but I got to finish off older stuff. So it's time I really seriously put forth a better effort. I want to make better progress on retro. As well as a lot of other things I got going on. I could put out the word that I could take on commissions, but I don't know what's happening with my webcam that does that. If you saw that, let's see. Okay, I gotta look at the video afterwards. I've seen that on somebody else's stream. The camera does this funky thing. But yeah, it's like, I want to get this book out this year, and I don't have a solid idea of when the inks will be done and when I'll be done with production, when I can give everything to the letterer. It's a lot of little things I got to start mapping out seriously. I got to get better at doing spreadsheets. I got too many loose ends. And it's not helping my production. And I've followed so many other creators. And this is what's new to me. It's like, I've heard the tales of other independent creators working on their own self-published books. And it's like, yeah, it's taken me a few years to get my book together and get it out to people, and now I'm sort of in that predicament, and it's like, this is not cool. I gotta be faster. And I mean, it's really my first time at putting the pieces together of my own creation, and I don't want to rush it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want it to take forever. And it's like, I want to look towards working on the second issue and the third issue, and this is going to be an ongoing series. And I definitely don't want the second issue taking as long as the first one did, even though I'll be doing a lot more of the work since I'll be penciling it as well as inking it. And I got to get back into drawing daily. Because I gotta get my skills up to where I want them, as well as keep them there. And you don't do that by sitting on your laurels. So I hope you've been enjoying my past videos and this series, Comics and Art. My journey to getting this first issue done. And it's It's been a very stressful time with this pandemic thing going on. It's last I looked, we were just about at 800,000 globally who have passed on, and it's sickening. As well as there's lots of crazy things happening in this world right now. Had that crazy explosion in Beirut not too long ago. Lots of racism going on, and I'm not even sure what's happening with the whole cops who caused accidental death. But people wanted no more cops in some states. Protests. Uh, well, some of them were friendly. A lot of them turned into riots. And I'm in a small town in Kentucky. We've been relatively calm out here, luckily. But it's like just you know uh, working in the comic industry now. I'm very independent, comic focused. Uh, Hope to get a few books published this year, and once I get to that point, I want to keep it rolling. Um, you know, Really, lots of people won't take you seriously until you amass a collection of things out into the world. And I've been working very long in this industry, going on 29 years in September. And maybe I'll just say, for the sake of it, September 9th is my anniversary. Um, it's a little foggy as to exact date I started, but um, there might be a way I could check into that, but the very first book I assisted on, that's how I got into this industry, assisting on an issue of Ghostwriter, um, just filling in blacks for Mark Texter, commonly known as Tex. A phenomenal artist, definitely an inspiration of sorts. He's a lot, a lot scratchier. I like more slick artists, but there's room for all styles, and he definitely kills it with speed. So that's something I would like to improve on. I mean, um, I'm slow, but also time is spent elsewhere. And this past couple of months, with juggling a day job, took a lot of time away from me getting work done. So if I can sell some art in a serious way, then I won't have to take on a day job. So we'll see. We'll see how all that goes. Currently, there was somebody geared up to watch this episode, but it's Sunday morning, and I realize that a lot of people are relaxing on the weekend. And I haven't really been in a regular kind of schedule. So I don't expect my normal crowd of people to show up. Most people watch this afterwards. So that's cool. If you are, give the video a like. If you're new here, subscribe. If you haven't already, hit the bell notification so you don't miss an episode. I appreciate all of those that have done that. Feel free to share my videos out. I've been having a lot of guests, but if I'm limited to the hours I can stream, then that sort of cuts out that for the time being. Although I do have somebody who wants to come on this week, but we'll see. Really the only way for me to do exactly what I want is to get this subscription to StreamYard. So gotta pull in the money now. Not only to get that, but to cover my expenses. Oh, and gotta be covering internet and rent and all that jazz. And I get all 4 of my cats, and they're an extra expense too. So gotta make a lot of money over the next couple of weeks. And then there's this. What's this, Pete? I have entered the 21st century and got myself a cell phone, which is crazy. I haven't had a cell phone in a long time. I think, when I was at least, I had a cell phone for a while. But it's surprising how fast bills pile up, and giving myself more currently. So definitely my I don't know the word. It's early, folks. I haven't had breakfast yet. The only breakfast I've had is coffee. So I gotta get some food soon. My standard of living has definitely has to go up. And because I really want to get focused on moving out of this small, cramped apartment, I'm gonna have to crunch numbers and do tenfold what I currently making, which means I gotta do tenfold the amount of work. but I'm gearing up for, that, not possibility, but definite, uh, sort of like new schedule. And I'll be trying some, delving into merchandising and a bunch of other fun stuff. So if you love what I do, plan to do a lot more of it. And there'll be all kinds of different ways to support my studio and help Human Art Studio grow to the Juggernaut it will one day be. Well, not Juggernaut, yeah. I'm not going to compete against DC or Marvel. Not even going to compete against, I don't know, who's out there. Dark Horse, IDW, Boom. Yeah. At max, I'll have, I don't know, maybe a dozen books, but none of them will be monthly unless I really, really pull in some serious dough. And that's, sort of far, a couple years down the line before I can even think about that. But, I'm also thinking of, I got to speed up the process. So I might be killing myself soon. We shall see how it all works out. Uh, but yeah, man, freaking 29 years. It's crazy. I was so green back then. And life was much simpler. It was just about me getting inking gigs, and now I'm arrogant enough to think I can run my own studio, like real studio. Have my own line of books. That whole jazz. I gotta get this baby out. So, what is it? Today's 23rd August. So I think I gotta definitely give myself a deadline of September to get the inks done of this. So if I focus on production in October, I could actually think about releasing, or going to the printer in November, and depending on who I use and shipping and yada yada, people will have their books before Christmas. I'd like to do it sooner than that, so we'll see how it pans out. Seemed so it seemed like a lot easier a year ago, at least the vision of it. But life always complicates things. Got my cat going after the cabinet. Loves cabinet doors. Don't you pop up. I don't know if you heard that, but maybe not, maybe not. There he goes again. Shush. Distracted me. But yeah. Definitely life is a little more complicated with 4 cats running around here. But yeah, there we go. 30 minutes. All right, I'm going to keep it to that. Made a little more progress. I got business to do all day after breakfast. But yeah, I'm going to try to do these daily. Please watch them from beginning to end. Give it a like. Share it with your friends. I'm going to bust my ass this month and get this going. All right, love you all. See you again shortly.